I really don't think I'm going to have problems with this stream, but I always need to make sure it goes through now. There we go, we are good. Radio, hello, and welcome back to another one of these. Yeah, back with Dark Souls 2 now. So, carrying on, not for where I left off on the last stream, but to carry off where I left off when I was playing it. So, I am got MC Koi 2, and I'm level 211 now. And I've played for an hour, 101 hours. I actually feel that Dark Souls 2 is longer than the other Dark Souls games. Anyway, so I'm actually here now. That's really nice, actually. So if any of you watched my last stream I did Mortal Kombat, it was actually, oh yeah, I forgot me outfit. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. I've got to get this off because I was gonna mention it. Doom. I was talking about Doom in my last stream, which was Mortal Kombat 12, Tales of Time, or COT, and Invasion. That's what the stream was called. And I was mentioning about Doom. I've only played very little of Doom 1, but there was a rare Doom game I used to play on a phone. It wasn't even an Android phone, it was its own phone that had its own games, Java. And it was a Doom RPG, and I played the shit out of that game. And that game was awesome. It also had a New Game Plus feature in it for a Java phone game. But there, I've known better. I've known better Java. But yeah, Java games, I can't believe what they had on there. I mean, before I stopped playing those games and that, the last one I remember, and I never believed it was a full game, the Final Fantasy 1 Java version. What am I doing? I don't even... I was seeing if I had a chime, but this wand does normal magic and miracles. So, let's see how many times I die and that. Yeah, I nearly died, not just a moment ago. Nice of you doing sparkle. Right, anyway, I actually want to use it. When you've got a torch, don't roll when you're in the water, because it puts your torch out. A bit like the word, I'm going to use a quote from a old DJ I used to listen to, Tim Westwood, and one of his quotes was, "Don't drink and drive, because you spill your drink." He's more of an OG, that guy. So, he did mean don't drink and drive, but he's an OG, so I never known this was here. Oh yeah, definitely. Put your torch in the water to what is it, to open the chest. Does not put the torch out, but if I roll, it does. The reason why I want to talk is because, yeah, walk any further, you're going under. And it's really hard to see the edge without a torch. It looked like you had an item on you. Magic or bow and arrows are your saviour around here. So I don't really like using my bow. Oh crap! Crap! Right, I've got... no, I didn't want to do that. I've got this. Right. Sorry about that, woman.
We knew you were coming. And stopped singing.
What?
We are Milfanito.
Who's we?
We are here to sing to those bound by death and dark. We will sing here forever. As we always have, from long, long ago. We know, and why should we? For we will never leave.
Well, I can help with that.
Do you seek King Vendrick? But what is a king, after all? We know nothing of the world outside. For we will never leave here. When we sing, the little ones dance.
What?
The little ones grant comfort to those who bear death and dark. This is what we were taught.
Right, okay.
Is there anything wrong?
Yeah.
Perhaps
Foreshadowing, Bloodborne. Oh, thank
this
you.
is all that we can do.
Right, okay. I've heard your voice from many characters on the Soul series. You also sound like that maiden woman from Elden Ring. You also sound like, what's her name? Then again, it could be just a different voice actress altogether. But it sounds like, Fiora from, Fiora from, Xenoblade Chronicles. Here's an interesting thing about Dark Souls 2. You do have a limited amount of torches. That thing I'm using is not the torch, it's what you light. That's the thing you use to light the torch. But you have an inventory of torches, but you can never see your inventory of torches. It's not there. But you do find torches. There's quite a lot of them throughout the game. You can't buy torches either, because they're not a showable item. And now she's singing again. Oh, by the way, on this, yeah, on the, come on, hurry up! Slow. Anyway, on that concrete, you can roll on that, and you don't lose your torch. There is the thing about Dark Souls 2. I'm gonna say that your hero for Dark Souls 2 is literally ridiculous. I mean, you could hardly survive any fall. He drinks and uses items too slow. It's ridiculous, the main character of Dark Souls 2. Oh well. I guess the best thing, though, that this guy can do is use magic faster than any other Souls, Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3. And yeah, I've got the shield that I wanted now. I can still have the Havel though. I can still have the Havel shield I want, but I chose this because it gives me more souls. And I really am under leveled. You might not believe it. I'm only on New Game Plus, and I'm level 211 was I forgot now. But yeah, I should be that level on at the end of what was it? On playthrough 1. You level up a lot faster on Dark Souls 2 as well. But yeah, I am under leveled. Oh yeah, by the way, I will be doing a Let's Play of Dark Souls 1. Hopefully soon, but I know a lot of players on these Souls games, I'm just going to give it this out now, okay? A lot of players on their Souls games, let me have a look, where is my status? There it is. They limit themselves to how far they go on level ups. I am too, I'm going to limit myself, okay? Because right now, when you get to 50 of the stats, you hardly get any more from that level up. So this is as far as I know for all the Souls games. Then again, I haven't done much of Elden Ring. But what I'm going to do is obviously get Vigor, everything up to 99. Then I'm not going to level up. Because I can't, that's the highest. I don't have a limit. There you go. Yeah, when I do the Let's Play and all that, even on my own plays as well, obviously I won't get into the max in the Let's Play, but yeah, oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to say something else about Souls Let's Play. In Dark Souls 2 and 3, well, I'm going to start Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3 that I am going to be Let's Playing soon with Dark Swordsman. That is our next project we're going to do. And throughout those games with Dark Swordsman, it's just one playthrough of each one. Now, for Dark Souls 2 and 3, some new things get added in New Game Plus. Now, I'm not sure if Dark Swordsman wants to do the game again, but I will be in the New Game Plus to show off the new things to add. In Dark Souls 2, really, the only things to add are a lot more enemies, and different enemies, and there are a few newer items when you kill bosses. Dark Souls 3 has what they call a level 1 or plus 1 ring in New Game Plus, and then in New Game Plus Plus there are plus 2 rings. And that game I want to do a Let's Play of quite a few more times. So, but in Dark Souls 1, New Game Plus does not add anything different really. All that's different is the enemies are harder, same with Bloodborne. But, so yeah, I want to show those off. So if Dark Swordsman does not want to do New Game Plus with me, then I'll be doing it on my own. But when it comes to Let's Plays that have a New Game Plus that adds different things, I will want to do them. And I know a lot of people don't really do that because they're like, oh, the game's over now. No, not when they add new things. You want to do a proper guide, then You should be doing that. Well, I don't know, you shouldn't be doing that. What am I saying? Oh, I had to cancel myself out there. Right, okay, these guys. I am going to use a different magic. This goes through them. Quick! Looking at the camera as if to say, what, you want another round? Hey, guess what? There's 3 of you. I've died 3 times. There ain't no 4 of you, is there? Right. Oh, just a moment. Do you know what would really help if I put my trousers back on? Give me just that little bit more defence. But I'll do that when I'm past the NPC, because anyone that comes near me, when I wear that, it's the butterfly skirt. Anyone who comes near me is losing health with poison, but it can also if the person I'm next to is losing enough health for them to turn hostile. Yeah, I don't want to wear it in front of NPCs. Oh, I don't know I did that. I pressed the button too quick. I'll go round it. Oh, there's a pot there that's causing chaos or whatever. It's causing me to I can't fit in the words. Go hollow. Oh, my arrow's not actually hitting. You use binoculars, it helps you aim better. There we go, you're back. Yeah, it's for that binoculars is really good for non-targeting with magic.
Are you going to play this with Dark at some point?
Yeah, we're gonna do a let's play of the Yeah, I was just explaining about it all. How that's Dark Souls 1's their next project. Because right now, we're the 3 of us, Dark Swordsman and Tuber Gamer, are doing that's not it, that's what I want. Are doing Dying Light. Tuber Gamer and Dark Swordsman have their own games that they do, which is oh, what is it? Diablo, I think it is. And then we got the 3 of us that doing Dying Light, and let me try this magic spell. Yeah, I know, I got stuck. Just run past them. looked like my Dark Sword didn't reach him. And yeah, the project that Dark Swordsman and I do is the Dark Souls, or Souls game. Tuber Gamer isn't really up for Souls games, they're not really his type of games. Which is understandable, I mean, not every game is for everyone. I mean, am I the only person in the whole world who thinks that Resident Evil 4 Remake is actually shit and I can't stand it? Well, guess what? I'm not one of those people. He's the favourite. Right, okay. And like I said, there's not 4 of ya. I do actually have really bad armour as well, but I don't really feel that armour does that much difference anyway. Dark Swordsman's also done Dark Souls 3 with me as well. We did a lot of it together. It's up on his channel now. But I don't think he's satisfied with it. So he wants to do the series fully with me and him from start to finish. But I believe the next project the 3 of us are doing will be Dying Light 2. So yeah, this is now where my partnership with them 2 really starts to take action. You know, we've obviously been doing a lot of chatting together, build up our, or trying to build up our Discord community and all that. So now we've got everything said and planned, and both of us have been introduced a lot more. It's now time to start doing action. Yo. Fatty, call me fat? Do you know what another thing is? I know hurrah for lesser foe, okay. Now do you know when I see YouTubers play Souls games and look at these signs, like when they say like finger butthole and all that, they're like, it's ridiculous, stop being childish. I'm going to be honest with you, just let people have fun. If they want to leave messages like that and they're laughing, they're not harming anyone. Just let them have fun. Now the trolls I don't really agree with, but I don't feel like that's fun. So when you like harmless messages like that, just having a laugh, you know, just let people do it. Oh, no. I'm going to take the trousers off and go and see the woman herself. sounds so bad, that. But I'm doing it. Maybe I should have named myself to Captain Winky. Yeah.
Bearer until...
I can level up twice, so I will be working on my health up until... Well, what I want to do is get these stats first, all of them up to 50, and then work on whatever I want. Right, let's get one of these. I know I can just use the bonfire, but oh, I didn't even do that. Fine, I'm using bonfire now then. Yeah, so you say press triangle to toggle to the next menu thing. Yeah, I know I could use the bonfire, but I've got these butterfly lamps, and I only use them for a few areas of the game, so I might as well use them up. He's right behind me. Are you still there, Taz? I was going to ask. Does Dave play games at all?
I'll be getting a new rescue cat in May, hopefully.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we've got ourselves a new rescue cat just before Christmas. And I need rescuing. But yeah, does Dave play games at all? Actually, when I was saying about carrying on conversations with the last stream, there were a couple of things that I wanted to mention.
Plays games. He likes to 100% games.
Oh right, okay, nice. I like to 100% games if I can. There are some things in games that I can't do, sadly. They're not good enough. Like 58010 Celestial Weapon. There's just two of them that I can't get. The others I can get easy. And those two are the lightning dodging one and the chocobo racing with Portida fees. The others, totally fine with. A lot of people, this is what I don't get. A lot of people do not that find Kimari's with the butterflies. They find that one hard. I don't know how. I do that one all the time. I think it's more of you need to know which which butterflies you need to get. and the others you could say are just a pain.
I'll do as much as I can, but I'm not fussed if I don't find everything.
I'm the same, but when it comes to Final Fantasy X's ultimate weapons, I'd rather make my own. I mean, obviously you have to make your own armour on that. There is no celestial armour.
Also, it's David that's into the FF games.
Oh, he loves RPGs then. But yeah, there was a couple of things that I wanted to say on the Dying Light stream that I was doing. The last one, Dying Light, I've forgotten what the actual title is called, like #1. Which I'm sadly to say is probably not going to go more than 3 parts of that. But if you want to see the full Let's Play of that, then it's on Dark Swordsman's channel. But there were a couple of things you were talking about on there. Like one time I think it was Tuber that said about maths. I could do maths too, actually. I do have a qualification in maths. That one is true. So I'll tell you what, this math question, a lot of people don't get. What is 2 add 2? It's simple. For fuck's sake, it's 22. There was a guy in red. What happened to him? Okay. Was that, and did I get invaded? And they heard that I'm talking now I'm live, and they went off. Sorry, but you have to put those risks if you're invading. Like, there's too many people who do YouTube and that now, so you've got to expect that you might be invading someone who could be live streaming, or doing a video. There were a couple of other things, like we were talking about what's your favourite like type of RPG, where that's what I mean, his character's too slow to drink. But yeah, Dark Swordsman said he prefers the turn-based, where Tuber said that he prefers the action RPGs, and I said I'm a bit like I couldn't decide what was my favourite. I mean, action RPGs are great, like the Secret of like the Mana series.
I like the action.
Alright, yeah. I like the action ones. And I obviously love turn-based because of games like Phantasy Star, or Final Fantasy as well. Dragon Quest, love them. There were a couple of other types of RPGs I didn't mention. You got your strategy RPGs that are like Shining Force or Disgaea. But I had in trouble of deciding between turn-based or first-person dungeon crawling RPGs. The games like Eye of the Beholder or Isha. The first-person dungeon crawling RPGs. I used to actually get a bit confused when people were called dungeon crawling when it's games like well, that's just a dungeon, but it's not in third person, but they're calling it dungeon crawler. And I used to think, that's not a dungeon crawler. Dungeon crawler is in first person. And then I realised what it really is. So yeah, there are two different dungeon crawlers. You've got the normal one that's not in first person, and you've got the first person one. But there are first person dungeon crawling turn-based RPGs like Fantasy Star 1. I like the ones that are like Ishar or Eye of the Beholder. I'm having trouble which ones are those that I prefer. Oh, there's that person. Okay, it was not a invader.
The only FF game I've played at 13, and it really annoyed me that I had to wait for the game to do the actions instead of just shooting when.
Ah, yeah. I'll get you with that. So in case anyone was wondering, what is my favourite Final Fantasy game? It's 4. Not good, not good. I am so trying my best to talk and try and get to my goals. It seems to be paying off.
David plays all of them.
Nice. I still have not tried 16 yet. I've heard that game is just basically side quest. And guess what? That's what I like. Loving games that have side quests. I do love games that have either New Game Plus, but I really do prefer games that would have post-game content than New Game Plus. Like, the king of post-game is Pokemon. Did you knew I was going to roll there before I pressed it? Take Mortal Kombat 2. Oh crap.
Pokemon games have never interested me, but I like the cartoons.
I'm actually totally opposite. I'm not into the cartoons at all, but I love the game. Yeah, I'm not much of an anime program fan, though I love Naruto, but that's it. In fact, I'm not really into movies or TV at all anymore.
I'm going to start getting my stream ready.
Okie dokie, I'll be there to see your streaming when I'm done with this. Okay, so I'll see you on your end. You take care. For now, because I'll be chatting to you anyway. Oh. So yeah, obviously check out Kaz's channel. You need to pick a name that's in the front of the comments or whatever. Yeah, it goes to her. Oh, I thought I was going off the edge then. Kaz is kind of new to YouTube, I think, as well, so give her love and support. And she will do the same, probably. Oh god, I've gotten rid of that guy in the red, he was a threat. So, how many spells do you have? It seems like you've been casting and not run out. They put hacks on the enemies. I've had enough. Right, okay, we're going to end the stream there. And I don't want to carry on because I'm just not having fun now. So, yeah, it's got a bit ridiculous. Take care, everyone. Peace and chicken grease. Remember, if the fun stops, stop. Because it will just end up in rage. Bye-bye.